going to be talking about this little project thing I'm doing. So some of you might already know, if you follow me on Twitter, I released this little poll thing to get like a general idea of what people thought about this, but today I'm going to be explaining what I was talking about and what I am doing. So I've said this before, but I am a business marketing major and I'm currently taking an entrepreneurship class as an elective. And the class is really focused on creativity and innovation and all of these things. We have this assignment, this creativity project, where we can pretty much do whatever we want with it as long as it's creative and in some way ties back into business. And so of course I'm going the book route with this. As I'm sure many of you know, I've been working on a book for almost 2.5 years called Beyond the Gates. However, for the past few months I've been working on a new book called The Secrets We Keep. It's a YA contemporary. It's about this girl in her senior year of high school and she's going through a really hard time in life and struggling with mental illness, specifically depression and anxiety. So I'm using my personal book as the creative part of the project because I am gonna bring in pieces that I wrote. And for the business part, I want to pull in the marketing side of things, specifically researching how I would market this book to my potential target audience. And when I decided that, it really got me thinking about how mental illness is often portrayed in media, be it books or movies or TV shows or whatever. So often it gets romanticized, or people with a certain mental illness will be shown as like violent and dangerous. And one of my biggest goals from the start of writing this novel is that I wanted to portray my main character as realistically as possible. I wanted to be able to show what it was really like and what she was going through, and that just because something good might happen doesn't mean that like everything is just all fine now and what you were going through just kind of goes away. So I have been working really hard to show her situation and what she's going through as real as I possibly can. To be more specific about my whole thing, this is the proposal I pitched for what I want to do my idea on because we had to get it approved and everything. So I'm just going to read part of it, but it says, I want to explore ways of marketing a book like this to its target audience, i.e. teens and adults, and collect information from said audience on topics of mental illness and novels. As a constant consumer of many types of books myself and an active participant in book-related communities online, I know mental illness is often inaccurately portrayed. In addition to continuing to write my book, I want to conduct research in the form of surveys and discussions with people who potentially fit within the target audience of my book. This will help gauge how readers feel about books like this and will help me as a writer better understand what other readers like and don't like about how mental illnesses are portrayed in books. For the actual project, now that I've gotten all of the background information out of the way, I really am looking for people who want to participate in this thing that I'm doing and help me gather information and reader opinions on this kind of topic. And I was like, you know, there's no better place to find a diverse group of readers than BookTube. So basically I have 4 questions. You could answer as many or as few of them as you want, and you can combine questions if some of your answers overlap, which is entirely possible. And all you have to do is make a response video to this video, kind of like tags. However, I am wanting to use video clips of your guys' answers for my presentation to really show and emphasize what people in book communities are saying. So if you are okay with me using pieces of your video, please put a line in your video's description that clearly gives me permission to use clips from your video. It can be just something like, your name, give Kayla Davenport, which is my name, permission to use this video for the purposes of her project or something like that. I don't know. If you want to make a response video but you don't want it to be used for my presentation or whatever, that is completely fine. So yeah, just if you are okay with me using it, just give me permission so that I know that it's okay. And now for the questions. They're a little vague in general, but that's just so that you can take whatever kind of perspective you want on it and you can answer them however you like. I will also put the questions in the description. So question 1 is, what are your general thoughts about mental illness in books? Question 2 is, what are some things you like about how you've seen mental illnesses portrayed in books? Question 3 is, what are some things you dislike about how you've seen mental illness portrayed in books? And question 4 is, what do you wish more books would do regarding mental illness? And you can also give examples of books for this, too. You can just kind of do whatever you want with it. I'm really just looking for opinions that people that are actually involved in the book community have. So yeah, thank you so much in advance to anyone who decides to participate in this, whether you're okay with me using your video or not. Thank you. And please let me know if you make a video. You can message me on social media and tell me about it. All of my links are in the description below. You can comment on this video, just something, because I really want to see and hear all of your all's thoughts on this topic. Finally, if you have any questions about this or are confused about anything or want to know about what exactly I'm going to be using it for, you can feel free to message me or email me or whatever. Again, everything is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again for anybody that participates. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.